Okay, so I'm back with the second half of this reading, which is a third video. This half is for our beloveds. So let's have a little look at what they would like to tell us regarding their energies. How do they see themselves at this point in time? We have gotten the Page of Pentacles. So, how they see themselves with regards to this is they are taking, I feel, quite a new approach to their career, their success. I feel a renewed energy surrounding that, and more in keeping with their dreams. There's a fresh, new energy, a spring in their step surrounding just obtaining everything material that they want in their lives. And I also feel a forward planning to then be able to provide that material wealth with us, you know, with our lives together once we are ready to come together. This is a preparation time that they are currently going through. How do they see us? We have the World. With this message, I feel they are sensing us as their universe, as the world that they want. The song that's come into my head is that of A Whole New World. And that's how they are viewing our connection, us, as this opportunity to bring in a whole new world for them. So I don't know if it's me still being quite uplifted from the previous reading, or what exactly is making me have this, it's like a feeling of flying, of soaring, of bliss. And I tune into the fact that I want them to give me what they're feeling, and I feel that that's how they're feeling about us, like we are able to give them the world, and then turn they want to give us the world. I'm just getting an overly romantic, beautiful scene. Just butterflies in my tummy, and it's wonderful. And this is what I feel. It's how they view us. We can give them the world. We are their universe, their eternity. The energy currently surrounding them in the present moment. The Page of Cups. What I feel with this is that they are becoming more aware that they need to develop into this emotional maturity to match us, to match our energies. We're both, we've both been growing throughout this journey, but I feel that they're really taking stock of, well, in order to evolve and be the man or the person for us, they must emotionally mature, really develop that emotional intelligence, and allow their feelings to come out, no longer hide from them, and also express their feelings in a very innocent, a very light-hearted, a very playful and flirty way. And that is what I feel is within their energy. And the next card for them is the Sun, Archangel Uriel. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. I feel that this also ties in with the previous cards of how they see themselves. They have been showing themselves as pages, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. There's this very innocent, very young energy about them at the moment. And the sun is the male, divine male energy of just happy, ultimate happiness. And I feel that they are starting to gain that confidence within themselves to be able to offer us that emotional fulfillment and happiness. The next card we have for them is Queen of Winter. Strong, patient, self-sufficient and funny. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individuals. Oh, okay. So with this, I feel that it links in with that Page of Pentacles at the beginning, the energy that they view themselves as at the moment. They are focusing on obtaining all of this goodness, or, getting that carriage ready for us to journey on together, preparing the physical, being very focused on it, letting go of people or things that no longer serve them, breaking ties. I feel the new year has brought in this new energy of, I don't want this year to be the same as it was last year. I don't want the same limitations to be reflected upon me, for me to reflect that onto others and to the world. I want to be seen as this successful, powerful, respectable person. So they are releasing the things that no longer serve. And if you feel that you're still stuck in a situation, or they're still stuck and causing you limitations, then again, use Archangel Michael to cut off all the ties that no longer serve, that have no longer got a purpose. Some people have got situations around them that have already completed, but it's just that fear of the unknown, is that fear of, sometimes they think it's better to be in a limiting situation out of familiarity than to be in the great unknown, but it's to cut off that fear and to allow them to embrace the wealth of new opportunity and to release that karmic tie that has actually completed and the lessons have been learnt. The next card for them, Innocence. And this fits in so well with those pages that I was shown at the beginning. The Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. The innocence, I feel, is very present within the energy. They are approaching it from a different viewpoint, from a very new, very timid, quite shy, just this coy energy, just very, very innocent. And this is how they would like to be received. A lot of them, I feel, are saying, let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to dating. Let's go back to being playful and not having this heavy expectation placed on our connection. Let's take a step back to the start and let's do this right this time. But let's do this from a very innocent and playful, and just as a child doesn't have these massive, heavy, weighing expectations on situations, let's approach this connection from that viewpoint instead. The next card for them is the Children of Lear, is it? Voice. I don't know if I should read the story that actually... Let me have a little look. Which deck is this? The fairy tale one. Let me just have a little look at the story. Perhaps there's a poem or something that can help me. because I didn't read these in advance. So, number 37, where are we? Should have been better prepared, shouldn't I? I just didn't know which ones were going to come out. Okay, we've got it. The Children of Lit. Let's have a little look and see what it says here. Is there a summary? Because it's a very long story and I don't want to have another half-an-hour video. Oh dear. Where is it? Is there some sort of summary that will give us... Right. Meaning. Your form may change, but your voice remains. Use your voice to speak your story. Shifts from one faith to another. Releasement from a long family burden. Wisdom to stay together with loved ones. Suffering will end. You are loved no matter your form. So, your form may change, but your voice remains. So their perspective, their situation may change, but their voice, their longing for true love remains. But they're starting to see that they may well have to take a different approach, and I feel that innocence is a great part of that. To be able to voice themselves in a different way, in a very innocent, a very sweet way. Next card. Little Wolf Girl. It's all right to be alone. And I feel this applies specifically to those who have been clinging on to karmic ties. Especially over the holidays, I had a lot of messages from people just saying, I've seen my beloved with their karmic partners and they seem to be having a great time putting stuff on Facebook, putting stuff on social media, ignoring me and not messaging me back. How dare they? But what this is saying is that they had this fear of being alone, of also pleasing other people. I don't feel it's just them, what they want. I feel it's also to do with families' expectations, you know, especially I feel some of them, their mums, just really rooting for them because all their mums want is for them to be happy, but not realizing that they are currently in situations that they are in karmic situations that they shouldn't be in, and that this situation will not make them happy. But yeah, they are now coming to the realization that it is okay to be alone. Not permanently, obviously, but just cut the ties from the situation that is currently holding them back. To cut the karmic ties and to stop trying to please other people and to say, it's okay for me to be alone. Next card. Oh. Number 36, La Sirena. Let me just read, because I don't really know much of these yet. So, I believe there will be a poem, just like there was with our card. Let me just quickly read that one. Okay, La Sirena says, remember those who have come and passed, loves that lingered but couldn't last, questions raised but never asked, lulls the enchanting mermaid song. Remember joys from long ago, friends you now no longer know, dreams you had no time to sow. Her words are tempting but ring wrong. And what I feel with this is in keeping with the previous card of cut yourself off from things that are no longer true. It's asking to remember who you are Remember who you are. Do not get dizzy with the songs of the mermaid is one of the things that comes up. It says, oh, hold on. There's a little message in Spanish. Con las cantos de sirena, no te vayas a marear, I think. Sorry, I probably murdered that. Remember to honor loved ones and your past. Do not get swallowed up in memories. Do not forget to live in the present. Plan for the future, or you will be doomed to live in the shadow of others. Bear in mind, the past shines brighter in your memories than reality ever can. Do not be deceived into falsely remembering what has come before. The saying, the grass is always greener, the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence applies to time as well as space. Remain grounded in the present, not mired in the past or intoxicated with what could have been. Alive, lived fully in the present with a healthy reverence for the past and an optimistic eye on the future is of the best balance. Do not let the mermaid of remembrance beguile you. Wow. Okay, that makes sense. So it is in keeping with that karmic message of release yourself. Do not let yourself be tempted back. Some people unfortunately do stay in certain situations because out of comfort or remembering a certain time when they were or they felt right for each other, but it was an illusion. And this is an invitation to say, come on now, free yourself. Stop falsely imprisoning yourself within the situation. It is okay to seek out the truth. And I feel strongly that our divine loves, I'm trying to blend it all in one word, are now coming to that realization. What a perfect card. Next card is out trick or treating. We're here. This is funny. This is our beloveds. I feel just saying to us, we are still here. You may have disconnected from us. You may have felt the need to take back control of your life and to take a little step back. But we are here. Your true love will not leave you. Your false twin may have left your energy, and that is wonderful. You can free yourself from that. But now your true love is saying, I am here. I am here. I am with you. I am in your energy. You're in mine. Yeah. That's how I feel about that one. Okay, next card. Prey, stalked, invaded, watched. Ooh, okay. What I feel with this card is that they are feeling stalked and watched. And perhaps from multiple angles. I sense this could be from their karmics or from us. Because I feel the people who have given me the messages of, oh, I caught them with this other person, or I've seen stuff on social media. And I feel that for a lot of our beloveds, the reason why they've been trying to keep these lives or parts of their lives secret is because they know that it isn't the truth and that it will hurt you and that they didn't want you to see that in the first place. But curiosity killed the cat. And yes, you've gotten yourself into a situation where you've seen too much. And so this is just them saying to perhaps disconnect from that. Next message. Oh, why can't I get these? Okay. A Experiments. Manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, arrogance. I feel that this energy is being reflected onto them. I feel this is a karmic energy. I feel this is a negative energy. Feeling like they've been experimented upon, like they are being manipulated, being forced to change, to not be. And I feel a lot of arguments with people who do have beloveds in karmic situations. There's a lot of manipulating going around, a lot of arguing, and this actually brings to the forefront who that person really is. They're starting to see the situation for what it is, for them having the wool pulled over their eyes and for them being manipulated into a situation they no longer feel is right. All this posting on social media, oh, look at how happy I am, look at how wonderful we are, and then behind closed doors, constantly arguing and having this, unless you change, I don't want to continue on with you, you're not the man that I thought you were, you know, all this stunting of their emotional development through discouraging them, through calling out what the karmic sees as lack. And it's like, come on now. You do realize that if you are not happy with a person, that they are not meant for you. And I feel a lot of this spiteful behavior is being put onto our beloveds through the karmics realizing that their heart, our beloved's heart, does not belong to them. And rather than taking this gracefully and just going, fair enough, let's cut the ties, they are lashing out. And I normally don't really focus on the karmics in my previous readings. I'm sure you would have noticed that. But this reading very strongly points to that, so I have to bring this up. I don't normally like to, but this reading is very focused on that, so that's why I am mentioning that. Okay, the final card for our beloveds is Hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. And I feel a sigh of relief. I feel they have now come to a point where they are more hopeful. The storm that they've had to weather during the holidays, I feel, is behind them now. Now that they are moving out of that storm, they are able to see more clearly what it is that they want, what it is that they know they need, and no longer clinging on to unnecessary energies or people. I feel that a weight has been lifted. And to close this reading, I'm going to pick another letter, and I go into book 2, I think, for this one. Okay, what letter would you like me to read that will help us close off this reading? Thank you. Okay, letter 61 says, you are everywhere, imprinted in my brain. So much so that I feel like I've got your picture stuck to the inside of my eyelids, because all I see is you. All I dream about is you, is us. And our life together, creating a life together, creating new life together. Ooh! Okay, sorry, I'm getting too excited for that. It's literally so exciting, our whole life ahead of us, living in this incredible bubble of love that we have to each other. I mean, who would ever think this is possible? It's beyond surreal. I just can't wait to put everything into practice. If you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Oh my God! Okay, sorry. I cannot wait to be with you in every way. Every day and night. Forever. Okay. Well, that says it all, doesn't it? I will just leave it at that. I thank you for joining me for another lengthy video, and I will speak to you soon. If you wish to book a reading with me, please do. I'll link my website below. Please note that my currency is in GBP, Great British Pounds, and just to get rid of any confusion, all my prices are in the links on my website. All the services, you are welcome to use whichever ones you feel are suitable for you. And I will link the books that you can purchase on Amazon from Bella Tinks as well. So, have a beautiful day. I know I will. I'm just going to pop to the park for a quick meditation and perhaps some lunch. And I am on cloud 9 right now. So, thank you. Namaste.